It takes indeed either a degree of luck or degree of cruelty of fate to have technical difficulties of internet deciding to go down at the perfect flipping moment on someone's first bloody attempt at bloody streaming. Let's hopefully not have more technical difficulties, if I can help it, that is.
Time to bust some heads.
And let's, if it's possible, come back to the topic of the matter, Paragon. What we have as Paragon is an interesting case, because, of course, it both looks better and significantly worse than we anticipated and than we had previewed in the preview at the same time. Well, it's better in some places, it's worse in some places. And some of it are changes that were made, like, for example, the duration of alacrity on Feverish Pulse was increased, almost doubled. Almost. If I remember correctly, it was 3 seconds in the preview, and it is base 5 seconds. It shows 9 because I have concentration, but it's base 5 seconds. But what does it mean is that the duration of alacrity you get from Feverish Pulse is higher than cooldown of your shortest cooldown chant. So technically you could potentially upkeep it with one button, if it worked that way, that is. It doesn't. That's the problem. It doesn't. What you have to do to upkeep alacrity is, allow me to demonstrate. What you have to do is you have to get one chant going, and you have to switch into a different chant. So that's what we have call to action for, and let me just get something to get adrenaline. We get into combat, we get one chant going, and then we switch chant, and only then we get alacrity. So what we have to do is we have to continuously switch chants to have the alacrity going. The good thing about it is that we can do it outside of combat, completely outside of combat, and we can dip into whatever chant we want, and we will still be receiving alacrity, we still be receiving effects. So the problem of warrior having to hit the target to do anything is gone, but the problem of chant basically not upkeep but manipulation of those chants, of those cooldowns, is fresh and new, because the system is just convoluted. And the problem here is that with the amount of things you will have to juggle, even if you limit yourself to just 2 chants, which, well, is possible, let us quickly show off what I mean. If we remove the golem and get out of combat to reset the thing, normally what you do as a support when you're trying to, let's get the, never mind, let's not get the quickness, it doesn't change the point. When you're trying to get with anything on support, in support Berserker specifically, you just walk up to the enemy, you activate the thing, you weapon swap. I have wrong things activated, but here what you have to do is you would have to generate enough adrenaline to have both be able to slap those bursts, because when we're going to play with as a support setup, we will be getting protection from Soldier's Comfort, because the protection from Line Breaker is nowhere near enough to get us full upkeep. So we will have to juggle adrenaline for 2 bursts, then we will have to juggle adrenaline for 2 chants. So we essentially have to juggle the adrenaline for 4 different buttons that all cost adrenaline, and we will have to somehow generate enough adrenaline. The interesting part about it is that we technically have quite potent sources of adrenaline. Let's get out of combat again so I can change the things. Because what we have is we have this. This gives us adrenaline per motivation spent, which with Fervish pulse, with pretty much any chant, gives us between 3 to 2 adrenaline per pulse. So 2 to 3 adrenaline per 3 seconds. And what we also can have is we can go just to discipline to get burst mastery, to get back adrenaline, and we will have adrenaline from versatile rage. So how you would set up upkeep boons, you would have these two bastards to upkeep resolution, amongst others, because good for remembering. Then you would have pretty much free space if you're playing on a Berserker. Here we wouldn't have... if I remember correctly, we should have everything. Yes, we should have everything the Berserker can do. We just need to have quickness from some source, because we don't generate quickness, so we get quickness from here. And let's see how much boons we can upkeep and what will be the adrenaline problems that we will have. It's just for generating boons. We're not even trying. So the adrenaline problems are noticeable, but nothing that can be worked with. So we're essentially good. We're good with adrenaline, we're good with almost everything. It's okay. I'm not already messing up, so we are fine on this front. But that doesn't mean we're on the good ground. Because let me show you something. If we can freely generate alacrity without this trait, and essentially without this trait, because this trait essentially exists only so you have good, better opener. Both of those traits are completely unnecessary. And I'm already worried that they will have no place in the game. And I was playing with Burst Mastery. Currently Berserker can easily play with Heightened Focus, which may mean that Berserker will have more healing. Which is kind of funny considering that we have built-in healing in Chant of Recuperation. Yes, there was a bit of differences. I think this heals for slightly more, but I might be wrong. I don't remember specifically. This coupled with opportunity straight dagger mace, you can spam all chants with F1. Yes, you can sort of spam, especially if you're playing in the... well, in PvE, potentially with brisk pacing, you would be able to spam out of chants. The question is, why would you want to spam chants? Because none of them have strong initial effect. They're all basically set up to have upkeeps, so you don't really care about spamming them. Because potentially, you would think that Chant of Freedom is a good stun break. But I went before stream and tested it. It doesn't stun break. You cannot cast Chant of Freedom while being CC'd. So why would you want to spam the chants? Chant of Action grants you only might. Well, might and... what's his name? Might and Fury on activation. But you wouldn't really want to spam it because the effects you get from it, you get from basically anything on Warrior. And Chant of Recuperation, its actual activation only gives you barrier. The chance show given that they give swiftness, but this is from Burst Mastery. And Burst Mastery, I think it's the only way that you can make chants actually like work if you want to spam them. Sure, you can potentially spam chants, but spamming chants don't really do anything. It's not like spamming like the bursts when you're playing core. Because when you're playing core and you have like spammable bursts, and then the bursts do things. They do a lot of damage, area denial, potentially self-healing if you're playing with staff. But I do not see the reason why would you want to spam chants instead of spamming your burst, your normal burst. Because, well, essentially it's just they do nothing if you're just using them for the initial effects. That said, I noticed one thing, and they are underpowered for PvE, and they're underpowered, I think, for PvP. But what is underpowered are specifically the activation effects. Because what I noticed is that the motivation upkeep is very, very easy for competitive modes. So I think that the support in PvE, as Paragon support in PvE, will be just equivalent, the same equivalent of Heal Berserker, but giving alacrity. So it's better than we thought it's going to be, but it's also nothing outstanding. Of course, you have on this setup you wouldn't have heal skill, and you will still be running Banner, and you will still have a flex slot. So it's essentially basically like the same as Heal Berserker, but you have heal skill. And that's like everything. That's entirety of the novelty of the situation. By the way, if anyone is watching on Twitch, I apologize. Due to technical difficulties, I am not able to see Twitch chat as of right now. I will try to fix it, but I'm unfortunately not able to do it as we speak. Can Paragon be DPS? Yes, I think it can be. Because essentially of this. This is essentially giving you both well, there is scope to be had, so let's not go full tragedy immediately. Let's first get through this. So we can, as a warrior, as a Paragon, quite comfortably sit in one chant. And we have a chant that gives us both power and condition damage. So potentially, if you are, let's say it's insane, you could be running something completely stupid. And let's say we want to run like the Paragon, the way of the complete idiot. So what would we want to do as Paragon potentially to make the best use of this? I think that we could be experimenting with hybrid builds. Could. And that is basically because there are options for PvE, for stats, that we could try to optimize so that we have both quite decent condition damage and quite decent power damage. I wouldn't say it's better to stay core, because this has additional options. And when you are sitting in one chant, there are strong benefits to doing so, especially in competitive modes. It's lesser in PvE, but even in PvE we have... Let's see, condition damage. We have... there was, if I remember correctly, there was some stat prefix that gave you power, condition damage, and ferocity. If I'm wrong, then scream at me. I see power, precision, condition damage, power, toughness, healing, power, condition damage, power. Maybe I was wrong. Perhaps I was wrong. I could also be just stupid. My bad then. That said, in PvP, I think there will be ground for hybrid builds, but if there is none for PvE, then I have not much ideas. Why would you run it in grieving, you say? Let's see, maybe I'm just blind. Power, precision, ferocity. Yes, this gives a bit of precision. Spaghetti Bandit, how testing Paragon been so far we are only slightly disappointed with Paragon, but the time will tell. So grieving stats, let's pull it up to everything so that we can customize that, we can customize this, just so to see grieving just for like the purposes of showcase. Oh no, don't tell me that fucking thing is... Fortunately, internet is not out, just the game. It's going to be very, very painful night, evening, whatever. Yes, internet providers be like... You know, I think, at this point, I think it's God giving us signals that it is time to stop mucking about in PvE. ANET servers be like... ArenaNet servers, ArenaNet servers, ArenaNet servers. Oh, I want to throw myself at the sword. So everyone's suffering, not just me. Yay, I'm so happy about it. So, apparently ANET is trying to shut down servers, so we don't see how bad Paragon actually is. Yay! ArenaNet! Scream! Pain. Pain and suffering. Use dual staff and cardinal march. I'm guessing martial cadence. Vigorous shouts now have synergy for Paragon. Well, they don't, but they also do. Because martial cadence doesn't... Jesus Christ. Martial cadence doesn't work too well at as a basis for selfless healing spec for PvP World of World, because Martial Cadence is difficult to utilize for healing your allies. So it will still be much preferable to run Vigorous Shouts and run Shouts on Paragon. Also, on top of that, Paragon has one thing that is quite interesting and quite terrifying in terms of, well, healing in PvP. That's because you can get over 1100 healing power in PvP. Lord be my fucking witness. ArenaNet! I'm going to throw myself out of a bloody window if it keeps going like this. ArenaNet, fix your bloody servers. Fix your bloody servers. Yes, we will unfortunately probably have to wait until Arena gets their shite together. First it was my internet provider, now it's them. Did someone actually firebomb their office because of the beta specs? Please, enlighten me to how can you have a beta patch look like this, that your own players cannot get into your own servers, even when they're trying to cope and pretend like everything's alright. I didn't even say that the spec is shit yet. Let me at least play, let me at least get to the bad part before you kick me out. Let me get through the glazing portion of the spec. Let me at least pretend, let me at least try, let me at least into your bloody server, you kind of creatures. What an elbow of a service it is. I want to play the game. ArenaNet, let me into the server. I promise I will not use the word dog shit in context of Paragon for the rest of the night. Just let me into the bloody goddamn... I think... As you said, it's small indie studio, by the way. I think that ArenaNet actually like qualifies as AA by size. Yes! 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 We're live! We exist! Freedom! Finally! When's album coming out? Jesus Christ, no. As soon as I started to be happy, it died of cringe. Which leg do I have to sacrifice right now? Please, Arena BloodyNet. Let me in. Let me in. I can't get to the fish in the river. It crashes before I get there. Arena servers. Arena servers be like... Yeah, time to play... we might as well. As you say, time to play Paragon in PV, in Guild Wars 1. Yes, we might as well. We will probably install Guild Wars 1, make fresh Paragon and have fun before we get into the server in this perfect bloody product. Like, it's actually kind of impressive that they manage to commit so much apocalyptic whatever the hell. The hardest endgame boss. Beta test. Very, very well said. I am going to have like 7 different aneurysms before we get to actually shit-talking the bloody spec. You know what? We might as well put this and headbutt the fucking wall, because we will be banging our head against the bloody wall until we get in. But you will see less black bloody screen, so it may will be more entertaining. Yeah, they are targeting me. Bold to assume they know I bloody exist. Well, I don't know where EU servers are. Apparently, where they are in the state of disarray. Like, how? What is going? It was good for like half of an hour. What happened? Well, apparently the spec is so good, so powerful, that by pressing one skill, it broke entire server down with its immeasurable power. The amount of aneurysms I'm going to have between now and when we end the bloody thing is going to be higher than 0. Let's just say that. For now, let's try to be normal, try to be calm. I am a lotus flower. I am calm. Like a calm surface of the calm lake. I don't want to kill anybody. I am normal and can be trusted with weapons of mass destruction. I am Echoes? What do you mean, Echoes? Well, something had to muck up the server, and saying that Evoker's pets did it is almost as likely as saying that the, I don't know, Russian missile hit Berlin or something and just struck precisely the bloody server. I hope we can get to the storm. Otherwise, we will be just calm for the next 2 hours, perhaps? Anyway, it is going to be interesting, but in all of the wrong ways. Let me into the bloody server ArenaNet. You bloody piece of gargantuan shit. Let me play your bloody game. They did it. They did. No, I wanted to enter the PvP lobby. Let's hope it doesn't break again. 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 Let's hope. Let's pray it doesn't. Again. Oh, shite. Shite. As be my witness, I forgot to switch the scene while switching back to the game. Let's... And there's a bunch of garbage. Let's try this again. This time without sudden magical garbage voodoo interruptions. Let's go. I'm actually worried of trying things right now. We may receive more tyrannical ways of supervision from our internet. So let's be quick and let's be civil. I first want to show you what worries me the most about Paragon as a whole in PvP. Or in terms of general, as a whole at all. Let's walk to this bastard and let us... God damn it. Rangers ruining fun. We need to go to different bastard. This bastard. Look. I can't... You cannot use Chant of Freedom while you are in CC.
Refreshing.
That is tragic. That is probably the worst bit of news we could have received. Because if you cannot use your, well, that's horrible. And on top of that, I want you to look at something more. Let me get in combat. Look when the bloody stability arrives. It arrives after the delay. So you can't use it proactively, and you can't use it reactively. The Chant of Freedom. It's so cooked. Yes, let's find something to cope again. Let's then, to make ourselves happy for a moment,
Eat my dust.
let's just listen for a moment.
Forge the way.
And the audio bugged, I think, as soon as we speak. Because what I was trying to show is that
Urge to kill rising. Refreshing.
they made the audio for the spec
Eat my dust.
There's nothing to fear.
well, and now the audio is bugged, at least
Adrenaline rising.
in my...
Armored up.
Oh my lord, even though I'm trying to find something to cope about for 1 bloody second, I can't. So let's try again. This time let's try with something that will probably not forsake us. This thing, when I looked at it, it says that you have increased healing from Chant of Recuperation. It doesn't show that healing on the tooltip. The healing doesn't really improve. But what's interesting, well, I mean, the healing on tooltip doesn't improve. The healing, in reality, I checked, it is higher than shown. And this also reduces costs of your motivation, like motivation cost of your chants. But you also get healing from invigorating tempo, which does not reduce when you are... what's his name? I'm very unintelligent. When you're reducing the costs of your refrains you are not losing the healing from invigorating tempo, because that is, well, you know what I mean. I'm stupid, but you know what I mean. And that means we can potentially make extremely fat spec thanks to this. Because we can run defense or adrenal health. We can run this with adrenal health. And we can essentially run defense with, like, hammer things and the typical things you would want to run as a fat spec. But what is probably the one thing I actually like about Paragon is that if you have adrenaline generating utilities or skills or whatever, what you can do is you can get your things completely outside of combat. You have out of combat healing, you have out of combat trait generation, because as you saw, adrenal health popped. You can generate healing, you can activate some of your traits, quite a lot of your traits actually, out of combat, which is a blessing. Let's see what traits can we actually generate out of combat. We saw adrenal health. Let's check heightened focus, and let's check Berserker's strength right now. They activate out of combat. Traits activate out of combat. You don't have to hit things with your chants to activate traits. They activate every trait, not yet every. We haven't checked the... what's his name? The burst precision yet. But they activate many of the traits completely independent. It activates burst precision. Chants activate traits independently of hitting your opponents. That's actually big. Because if you can activate your traits without hitting your enemies, that means you can actually use your things, your adrenaline, everything, to actually support allies. They did one thing that I hoped they will. They did it. We have one reason to cope. We have one reason to actually be happy about something. Yes! Yes! Yeah! So now let's try to make as supportive of a build as we can. Yes, we checked it as first one. It does work. It's great. Oh my god, if they... No. Oh, yes, but that's actually like something I wish the Berserker Rage would do, but I'm actually, well, it is kind of no. It's not broken for bunkers, because when you're playing bunker build, you're playing for yourself, so you can spend the time and resources necessary to ensure that you will be hitting the enemies with your bursts. So for bunker build, especially on warrior, with things like I'm sorry, I'm dying. With things like longbow, you can ensure I'm sorry, a sip of coffee. You can ensure that you will be hitting the enemy. So this is better for support than for bunker. It's still good for bunker, but it's better for support than for bunker. And that sort of means that we potentially can have a support Paragon build that doesn't suck. So the problem I have with this is that we will probably be running like this kind of a setup with vigorous shouts, with everything typical. Did you try cadence and comfort? The problem with cadence and comfort that we hit, I don't think it activates Soldier's focus, Soldier's comfort, but it doesn't consume charge, so it's like actually one thing that isn't activated. The cadence, the Soldier's focus is the only trait, only best trait that isn't activated by chance. Imagine if there was some way to make any of your chants like days or anything. How many bloody traits that would activate by default. It would be so funny. Anyway, let's go back. Because yes, but prot uptime in PvP is actually something that is kind of scary. But what we can do is we can run this sort of setup, and we will have a lot of healing from this. We will have a lot of healing from this, and just look at this bloody number. 1120 healing power. This is going to heal for scary amounts. And we have more healing on Chant of Recuperation. And the healing that is shown on the tooltip is going to get increased by this. We don't have, for God knows what reason, written how much it increases, and it doesn't show on the tooltip. For I don't know what reason. I'm not trying to... like, you know what I'm trying to say. It's kind of dumb that we don't know the exact number. But this is going to be quite a lot of different sources of healing. And we will be healing ourselves for every single one of those instances. So our chant is going to heal us, our shouts are going to heal us, we will be healing from adrenal health, and we will be healing from, what's his name, invigorating temple. And we will be healing all of that at the same time. Yes, the tooltips are incredible. So let's just...
For great justice.
Let's just, for the...
Almost there.
just like look at the amount of healing I'm getting from just the chant. Just the chant and everything else. Well,
That feels good.
and everything else. And what is funny is that in PvP, you can actually recast your chant when you want it, and you will be... I have to upkeep motivations, sorry. You will have the desired effect. So you can be sitting in one chant for like absolutely ridiculous amounts of time, and you can be healing for this entire time. And you can, like... And this is essentially just standing in front of somebody and trying... well, essentially just to stand and outheal. If you will be playing an actual, like, fighting people normally, like you normally fight on Warrior, you will be even harder to kill. But there's also one thing that someone suggested to me earlier on Discord. You remember the bug on the Dragon's Roar earlier? That you could essentially spam...
Unloading.
You can't. Thank Lord they thought of it. Good to know. So let's get back to the original setup. I think that I will be running sword instead of mace, because mace is better for PvE E, but we want more mobility as a support. Like, support Spellbreaker currently, I think, is running Sword as well, because of just the mobility. We will... But we don't have enough trash to run Shieldmaster, so let's run Dodge the March, because that is in reduced duration. And Calming Tongue, I don't think we need more healing power, so we will run the Liberating Liaz? Name things normally, ArenaNet. Anyway, so let's now try Unranked game. Let's see how bad do we do. Let's test like the most normal build for now, and then we will be doing goofy shit. He's jumping here and now. You said in Discord the Stunbreak Chant doesn't Stunbreak. Regardless, glad to see the stream. Yes, the Stunbreak Chant cannot Stunbreak yourself, because it cannot be cast while CC'd. So it's the same situation as with Banner of Tactics. Merciless Hammer with no... yes. Originally, my thought with Merciless Hammer was that not Spear, Jesus Christ, Staff 4 will activate it. But genuinely, it might be better for Resilient Roll. We don't have a... it seems... other Paragon in team, so good. We have some new specs, but in general pretty normal, pretty mediocre, not mediocre, wrong word, average team comp with normal non-beta specs. So let's see how poorly we will perform, and let's what do you think will hinder me more, the Paragon or my own all-encompassing skill issue? Yay, let's find out.
Strong.
I can't wait to figure out, like, if the entity stance is actually overpowered or if it's garbage. Because there's a lot of revenants. Oh no, it's some kind of a guild team. We're destroyed, let's go. As I was saying, a lot of revenant players that I have in my comment section and in general were very disappointed with the conduit. Repentia? Oh, this thing. Okie dokie. Let's see what we can do. Yep, immediately into combat. Wow!
For great justice. Armored up. All together.
See, there's not much of issues with upkeeping motivation, and there is not much issues with rest of the Bonanza. The only thing that we saw that was potentially dangerous was, as you saw, the best I received. I almost got chunked from full. And that honestly wasn't the problem with the specs, there was a problem with me not paying attention. So, oh, I'm not playing with that, that's too many people.
You've captured the fields. Pace yourselves.
There will be stability, there will be bloodshed. Let's activate chants, let's burst. Oh, someone's vengeancing. Let's go. My bad. Couldn't have walked into. Let's see if we can give some stability. Did I even give anyone stability? Or did I switch too early?
Strong. Eat my dust.
You're dead.
You've lost, Dragon.
Adrenaline doesn't seem to be a problem if you have to the limit. And you seem to be generating enough adrenaline. The
Captured the field.
thing is like functional, and you can, like, as I showed you, you can.
Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
The only thing that currently annoys me is that you literally have no good way of generating, well, anything at this point. I didn't have banner, sorry. When you're trying to generate booms and
The artifacts have reached
you
maximum
specifically
power.
press a chant to generate that booms, you're not getting those booms. So it's much better to just sit in one chant that is giving you the most bang for your buck, essentially. That's a Gunzerker! Ugh. I only now notice that it's a Gunzerker. I'm legally blind, essentially. But I seem to be fond of Luminary. Like, it seems to be better than I expected. Or at least better in terms of... It looks more interesting. But also the Paragon is better than I expected.
Still rising.
Mostly because you are playing... using only one chant at all times.
Armored up.
And that's what you do. Let's support our boy.
You've
Oh,
lost.
that's the port. Can we or can we not? Am I out of combat?
For great justice.
Yes, I'm out of combat. I'm still out of...
For great justice. Take it off.
Stun break for everyone. Am I faster than thing? I am. Let's go.
For great justice. Incoming.
That's fundamentalist, it's going to go down anyway. Unlocks for my buddies.
Refreshing. That feels good. For great
Like,
justice.
thanks to the sheer fact that you get the
You've
the motivation is not bound by your
Great justice.
in combat thingy, is pretty much saving the entire spec right now. Maybe not saving, but giving it a ground to stand on.
Almost there.
But still, it's not ideal. And I think
The Colosseum's artifacts are
you may
accruing
have noticed
power.
that you don't have to hit an enemy with your normal burst to generate motivation. You just have to have a refrain going in. So we have a refrain going, so let me just show you. Boom, motivation, boom, motivation. You don't have to be in combat to generate motivation and to... I left my allies to show off motivation being motivating.
Rising.
Red
I'm
team
terrible
has
support.
obtained an artifact.
I'm sorry, team. I have forsaken you.
Justice.
I will fix it.
Eat my dust. Take it off.
I don't have banner, sorry.
Get down. For great justice. Take it off.
Did now stability come earlier? Or am I imagining things?
For great
I will need you to help me fight the... What's the name? Gunzerker. Why did you forsaken me? I'm your healing. Will like someone show up, please?
Red team has obtained
Yes,
an artifact.
they shown up. I'm quite fond of my teammates right now. They have shown up. You could use the Chant of Freedom to secure stomps, but it won't like secure stomps by like on itself. You would still have to, you know,
A new pattern revealed.
if anyone comes to interrupt your stupid ass, you're like. What I'm trying to say, the Chant of Freedom is giving you one stack of
You've
stability.
captured the field.
So you can block one.
That feels good. Pace yourselves.
I will give you swiftness. Go forth, fight. Ah!
For great justice.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
We're winning at 1 point. I lost my train of thought. Let me rephrase and try again. Because this thing gives you just one stack,
Not enough energy.
The artifacts
Of
have
stability.
reached maximum power.
I'm bleeding.
because it gives you just one stack of stability, you will have the problem of if anyone comes by and
For great justice.
helps the downed person, you will be...
Start.
Well, it's one stack of stability. So... Yes.
Lost lives.
Like, I don't know how even to say that, you know, one stack of stability is one stack of stability. Water is wet. Thank you. Come again.
Your team
Like-
is victorious.
That's what I'm trying to say. But, the truth of the matter is, and biggest, I think, strength of Paragon as we see it right now is just the ability to sit in one chant forever. That's its competitive identity, that's its strength. Because you don't have a reason to swap off of Chant of Recuperation. At least I don't see one right now. That said, now, dear creatures, dear whatever sort of potentially weird amalgams you are in my chat, now we will try something stupid. What we will try to do, I think, what will be fun, is to make a Paragon into a solo side node. Chant of Action for damage upkeep, yes, but you have to have trade for it to, like, even make it a thing. So, this is what we will try to do right now. We will try to do the, like, strong offensive Paragon build. And I think to that we will be running Spearhammer. That's my first idea, Spearhammer. Why Spearhammer? Because I'm stupid, but besides that, what you have on Paragon is you have access to baseline stability and you have access to baseline resistance. Plus, you can be running the strength or quickness, and this will also give you movement speed and will give you a reason to switch between chants and not just sit in one chant. And also, this will fix all of the adrenaline problems we could potentially have. Support build we have saved. Let's do essentially, I think. I don't know if Brave Stride will be good enough. I mean, if it will be, it will be good, but let's try it just for good measure. I'm losing brain cells, so if we won't be running, so you're gonna run tempo. Yes, I don't see a reason for anyone to be running different skill than invigorating tempo, because reverberation only works with commands, and commands are kind of whack, unfortunately. Like look at We Shall Return, 20 seconds of cooldown, 6,000, almost 7,000 healing, 2 conditions removed. Mending, the same healing, more conditions removed, the same cooldown. Why would you run We Shall Return instead of Mending? You would only run it if you are support. But if you are support, you're better off running to the limit, because it's more self-healing, and it's a shout, so it works with shout trait, and it gives you adrenaline. So it also... Healing Signet, you say? The problem I see with Healing Signet is that Healing Signet is a dead button. So it has the same cooldown as Mending. It has longer cast time than Mending, and you pretty much would never want to press the button. Unless you want resistance, but I don't think you would want to press the button. Potentially, if you play a specific build to maximize like your passive sustain, you could try. And we will be trying random shit, worry not. But first I want to try to make semi-competent build. So let's go with semi-competent options. That's like for starters, for the beginning. I think we still want to play Dodge the March, because it's the duration removal, the liberating lease works in our favor. We will have a decent Might and Fury upkeep, so we don't have to run.
Never have too much treasure.
Do we have Spear? I recall specifically putting a Spear in the bank. Or do I have... Chat, am I stupid? We can use this one. Neck whip. Why do I have 2 of them?
I chose you.
Why am I stupid? Yes, I am stupid. Pirate thing looks like shit, so let's change it into something. Do we have spear skin that will look good with the armor? That's kind of the same color. Close enough? No, this one. Close enough. Let's also switch the hammer to the same color. So, this is my, what they call this, humble idea, but use some vitality and ferocity. Body blow. Vulnerability application. With how they... That might actually be very strong. I thought it's 3 stacks, it's 6. It's, I think, after hitting the staggering blow into Backbreaker, we will already have like 12. If you run Bull's Charge, Fierce Blow, Staggering Blow, Backbreaker, that's 20 something. Yes, I think it's going to be good. Especially if you run a full combo on somebody, it's going to be full vulnerability. So it might be actually better than Ferocity. 25% damage increase, it is 25% damage increase. So let's then...
Eat my dust.
Let us queue for the game. Let us queue for the game. Let's see what we're going to do. A chest containing sets of... yes, I know. But I was putting the weapons off of my main into the bank. So I have ascended weapons when I'm playing the beta, because if I want to test it in PvE, the ascended gear is just better than exotic gear. So that's why I thought I have ascended spear. Because I put everything into the bank, and as soon as beta started, just everything from the bank into the beta character. Well, I will remember. Let's find something to try and combo. Something that is not invulnerable best. Here it is. The one that will molest. And too late. So what I think we're going to want to do is either run immediately close or run immediately far. And I think running immediately far is going to be more funny. So we will run immediately far. Can also farm legendary armor. You can't farm legendary armor with... I mean, I have legendary armor. I don't have all legendary weapons. Because I'm a lazy pig and I decided I can work without them. So... let's just... let's just tell the other Paragon that it's going to be fine, that we will not be having to suppose. And let's immediately turn the chat off, because communication in this game is only for swear words. Is there a... oh, let's go. We have a gay shot immediately. Going to be interesting. We have ritualist. A lot of the beta specs I see. 2 gay shots, luminary, full team of... almost 2 full team of just beta specs. It's going to be interesting. So let's... if we're going to go immediately too far, we will be probably facing either luminary or the... or one of the gale shots. So we will see. If someone wants to go close, we will just run mid. Does anyone want to come close? Thief wants, okay. Usually I'm mad about it because thieves don't do a very good job close, but... Do we have right traits? Yes, I have the right traits.
Armored up.
You yielded the pier.
Someone's having stability.
Adrenaline rising.
The plaza is yours.
What is this? Am I stupid, chat? Am I actually functionally... I am. In fact, I am comically bloody stupid. And nobody told me. Do you revel in my tragedy? You should. Because I deserve to be a tragic hero tonight.
Forge the way.
Guess who forgot to switch the bloody chant? I mean, the bloody amulet. Because somebody is a bloody pig. That... Oh yeah, I know the best. I know how to throw myself the best.
You've taken the
That's why
market.
everyone wants to want my...
You've secured the pier.
Did you just saw the Spear 3 miss the damned guy? For no reason at all.
Almost there. Ready to
I am
unleash.
readying my arena. Come, mortals, and contend for my favor.
Forge the way.
Yeah, I don't need an amulet, I'm too strong. I'm strong, independent Paragon, I don't need any amulet. At least we have a lot of health and healing. But this seems to be pumping making, so... Do we run faster with it?
Plaza is yours.
I don't feel faster.
My arena awaits.
Am I
Prove your
faster?
worth and gain my
I hope I am. Yeah, this is bunker now, let's go with testing bunker builder now. Except we don't have people to bunker with because... Bunker against, I'm sorry.
That feels good.
Where are you going? Where do you think you're going?
Still rising.
You're not going anywhere. Come back! Come back! Gay shot, fight me!
Come here.
Okay. Do we fight this Geisha right now? Geisha, where are you? I need someone to... I'm hitting your dog then. Why is nobody want to fight me? Okay.
To kill rising.
I really starting... I want to use bloody rampage just to move there faster. Please fight me, please fight me, please fight me, please fight me, please fight me. Yes!
Adrenaline rising.
Yes! He's a friend of humanity.
You've secured the
Forge the
pier.
way.
He is not cringe. He is based.
Now we can fight for real. Take it off.
We're doing surprisingly decent damage for like having
I am
absolutely
readying my
no
arena.
goddamn...
Come, mortals, and contend for
What's his
my
name?
favor.
Right? For having no stats.
You yielded the pier.
Unfortunately my Paragon pressing wrong buttons. Will I hit you? I will not, because I'm a pig.
You've lost the market.
I miss again because I'm a pig.
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my favor.
Luminary kinda good.
You've secured the pier.
Might also be me being bad, but
Started.
let's just pretend that Luminary is good. I will go cap this. And we will be golden.
Refreshing.
Oh, look, come.
You've lost the market.
Did he port...
Take it off.
No, it's just Luminary being... Not, it's not Luminary, I'm stupid.
Plaza
what's his
is
name?
yours.
Stealth abuser, apparently.
Adrenaline rising.
Well,
Incoming.
yeah, trade TC into stability. Very good. How to show that you're bad at the game.
To kill rising.
Pull through.
So,
You've taken
I
the
think that the stealth with Gale Shot will be
the pier.
terrifying prospect.
Gaining adrenaline.
Let's...
Head down.
Are we winning or... We are blue. Yes, we were winning.
My dust.
I am ready.
Yes, we have damage reduction at high motivation. Not mobility, I'm stupid. And at... Hi, do you want to fight? Let's fight.
Never give up. Adrenaline rising. Almost
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain
Because the
my
refrains
favor.
stay when you are in what's his name? Alcoholic father stance. How it's called? Rampage. Because they stay while you are in rampage,
You've lost
you can be
target.
very strong, like very scary in rampage.
Armored up.
If
I feel it. All
I
together.
need resistance, be my witness.
Adrenaline rise. Just getting started. Urge to kill rising.
You've
The
taken
all-powerful
target.
Paragon warrior is winning with the poor what's his name? Underpowered other classes.
Gaining adrenaline.
Nerf face up. Yeah. Are you winning, son? Yes, I'm win.
I am winning, Dad. Let's go. I'm clobbering those fools.
Did you saw what I saw? I saw not the what's his name? Refrain stays in rampage, so you may be actually
My favor.
really strong in rampage. Like this might be the best spec to I forgot I'm not playing stuff. The best spec to use rampage in general.
Yielded the fear.
Can we kill you, please? Goblin mode. That's my attempt at small child, so
Getting
you have to excuse me. I have not met many small children in my time as
My favor.
yeah, look, you can't activate refrains while doing anything, so Sag. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm not playing Roblox, so I don't have a way to access small children without supervision of their parents. But, well, coming back to the point, this may be the best spec to use Rampage on. And are we going to prank him, John? Someone coming here? No. Someone did, I'm just pig and didn't notice. Antiquarian. Antiquarianus.
The plaza is lost.
What is this? That was the script. I thought someone else is here.
Victorious.
I got jump scared because I thought someone else was there. And there was just the rat. So, Minecraft stream when... I don't want to stream Minecraft. Because I do not like shagging children. I don't want to do... Rampage plus recuperation refrain plus dodged march plus lease plus run of stars plus sprint plus it actually sounds horrifying. Relic of surging when I use rampage. Yes, this is happening a lot. It's called alcoholic father stance, not much. Yes, everyone, yes. You are all correct. You are all in the... What's his name? The... whatever it's called. Which is good for you. Now, let's get back on track. Let's stop being a pepega. Let's get an actual rune that we should have. And you know what I'm thinking? If you're thinking what I'm thinking, then think again. We could... I think... we could try... do damage to as much as possible. I don't think defy pain we will never yield. That's good thing to point out. Where does the defy pain activate on? When does it? Huh? Did you just saw what I saw? Did it not activate? Okay, I'm just going to like now stand here and wait. Because I'm going to lose my mind. It should, but I do not think it activated whatsoever. Maybe it's bugged. Maybe it's bugged. Let's take a different skill and see if it works with different skill, because they could have bugged it completely. So let's first check if it works with a Signet of Rage, and then we will check again with We Will Never Yield. Will you activate? You pile of cunt. It activates. It activates. The bloody rectangle of a skill activates. So now let's go to We Will Never Yield. Let's show this guy. Establish dominance. Now the Brain Destroyer. We're somewhere else. And we will now text. I'm losing brain cells. It bothers me so much, I'm losing brain cells. Now, let's all just stare and add reverberation. Good thing to point out. Add reverberation. So now let's just stare and hope. Will you activate? Will you?
Our might is your failure.
We got three different procs of We Will Never Yield. Defy pain not activated once. Read on it! I actually want... like, I'm happy. At this point, I'm happy that I'm comically poor. Because if throwing anything in my room wasn't a financial decision I cannot recover from, I would throw something against the wall right now. So, God bless poverty. Anyway. Let's forget how forgetful ArenaNet is. Let's just be thankful that Chant of Freedom at least grants the boons it's supposed to. And let's try to make... Let's get an actual proper thing. Scholar. We'll try with low health and we see how it goes. If this goes poorly, we will try to make an arms build. And let's take Relic of the Claw, I think. Because we will have suitable amounts of Fury, I think, from Chant of Action. Chant of Action and Brave Stride. Combined, I think there will be enough. So, let us try again. So, hi, new viewers. Let's go. I'm happy that you can arrive and enjoy the worst Guild Wars 2 stream in history of mankind. Possibly ever. So, let's now see how Paragon does as a solo, hopefully solo, side noder, or as a teamfight DPS spec. We're trying with Hammer and Spear. I think Priest tried just for Charge and Earthshaker. But speaking of this, we could run Staff Hammer. Do we try running Staff Hammer? I think it's a decent enough option. Spear Hammer is good, but let's try Staff Hammer. I'm stupid. That's not wardrobe. Wardrobe is here, and Staff. Am I blind? I am blind. Golden Wing Staff over here. Let's go. Looking good. Can you do Assault Beak? Brother, I will assume that you're typing from the phone and your autocorrect hates you. Breakdown of Paragon. A breakdown of Paragon, yes. I will. I think that I will have a lot of free time tomorrow, so I will make a breakdown of Paragon as a class like tomorrow morning, and I will upload it as a video to the channel. So we will have a breakdown of Paragon as a class, besides what we have as the preview, possibly tomorrow at latest in Saturday. At very latest at Saturday. But for now, I just want to experiment. Because experimenting is the only thing that we can possibly do. And if we find some way to squeeze the juice out of this fruit, I will be genuinely happy. Because the Paragon, as it seems, it's I think in need of like a lot of polish. And not polish as the Grzegorz Bręczyszkiewicz count. The polish as in no, don't worry about being dyslexic. You're dyslexic, I'm dysbrainiac, so we compensate for each other. You're welcome. Coming back to what I was saying. The Paragon is probably going to need a lot more polish. I think it will need multiple new traits, because I don't think Reverberation is worth staying. I don't think Calming Tongue is necessary. I don't think Call to Action is necessary. I don't think Brisk Pacing is necessary. I think those traits will become quickly redundant. So far what I'm seeing Enduring Refrain, and I'm seeing Strengthening Stance as like the only sort of traits that are core to the experience. But I'm afraid that Paragon feels just like a core warrior with a passive. It's hints. No. You should be getting motivation.
The match starts soon.
On your 4th and 5th skill from Inspiring Implements. So you can use Pistol as a support and Paragon skill.
Hold on to your points.
And it will give you motivation.
Theirs.
It's just you cannot speed hack the recasts. The concept is possible. We can use Pistol on Paragon. but I don't think there is a reason to. Oh, we have our first contender.
The plaza is lost.
Armored up.
I'm going to do this, do this, do this.
You've secured the pier.
Shake it off!
Wow. Hammer is still hammer, apparently. We should have played much tankier. Something much tankier. Yes. Oh. This will suck without unblockables, it seems.
I've got the target.
We get some with
Yielded the pier.
line breaker, but it won't be enough. Will you stay, bro? Second round. Holy shit! Did you saw the damage?
I am readying my arena.
Did he just give,
And
like...
contend for my favor.
Refreshing.
He didn't activate, he didn't activate, he didn't activate.
You've lost the
Strong.
market.
Shake it off!
All together.
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my favor.
Wow. It takes so much effort to just punch through this.
I feel strong.
I've got the target.
Shake it off!
And he's still untouchable.
All together.
Wow. I forgot just how bad Hammer is against a good Guardian. And this is a good player. Oh shit. We let down our boy.
Strong.
Let's just kite and hope that they
Armored up.
don't really follow.
Almost there.
Some speed? Some speed?
Target.
Shake it off!
Okay, we should be able to fight this guy at least. It's Amalgam. At least it's not as bad matchup for us as the
You've yielded
Guardian
the
was.
pier.
Shake it off!
I am readying my arena. Come, mortals, and contend for my favor.
I didn't switch the stance. Okay. If I wasn't a bloody potato and remember to change the chant, we would have killed him then solo. But because
My
I'm a
arena
fucking
awaits.
pig,
Prove your worth and gain
bloody
my
idiot,
favor.
we were just short of damage.
You've taken
But
the
I should
market.
have just switched the chant once I... It's going to be interesting. Can we... I'm stupid. I misclicked. I'm misclicking so much.
The plaza is lost.
Yeah, essentially, if it wasn't the Pepega, we would solo that amalgam. It's amalgam, right? Yes, amalgam is the engineer, conduit is the revenant. I keep mixing them together because I'm a pig.
You've secured the pier.
I'm a potato, walking human rectangle. Is it amalgam again? It's nothing. Ah, why are you like this? Don't touch my point. I loved it. I curated it very, very carefully. Nah, shit. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Target.
What do you... Did you saw that?
I am
Why was
ready,
the...
my Arena. Come, mortals, and contend for my favor.
All together. Charge.
Why was the warrior spear... Like, not spear, mace thingy on his barder? I got so distracted by the warrior mace thing. The warrior mace icon. That I'm just... I played like a moron. I think it's fault of the hammer. I mean, okay. Besides playing like a pig, but also hammer is bad to the against guardians, so the two bads don't make one good. Yeah, just someone have more again.
Armored up. Shake it off. Advance.
The plaza is yours.
I've got the target.
Shake it off. Gaining adrenaline.
Oh, it's so much bloody
Refreshing.
blocks.
Almost ready.
I am readying my arena. Come, mortals, and contend for my favor.
Armored up. Shake it off.
Like,
The plaza is lost.
Forge the way.
like, I don't have enough things to break through him.
My arena awaits.
Like,
Prove your worth and gain my favor.
I give it to him. He is playing better than me. Like, so him calling me a bot is so well justified.
Strong.
To an extent. But I also don't think I can play better in this situation. So, well. The... I think that what's his name? This concept has ground to stand on, but with a faster map on, potentially like double maces. I don't know why Garden is getting so much block. I think that the balance idea of what's his name of
Strong.
it has low health, so it needs strong defenses. Is the like basic premise of the like Guardian balance in general, if you know what I mean. And I don't. I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say it's bad premise. I'm trying to say it's
Mortals and contend for my favor.
not entirely.
Incoming.
The plaza is
Never
yours.
give up. Adrenaline rising.
Now,
Attack my target.
why did you have so much blocks? That's a necromancer.
Refreshing.
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my favor.
I feel strong.
Got the target.
Never give up. Shake it off. I'm back.
Oh, come on.
Armored up. Our might is your failure. Gaining adrenaline.
Well,
I need healing. Seriously.
okay, that just happened. I don't know just what happened that fight. I think it was too chaotic to follow. Doesn't you have... Yes, there was a lot of issues logging into the beta, both for me, which itself is probably the comedic skit on its own, and for, like, everyone...
I am readying my
Not everyone, but a lot of people in the...
contend for my favor.
Refreshing.
The plaza is lost.
in the chat have
The red team rises in my
reported issues with logging in. I think that the, what's his name? The fault of this build not performing is mainly the hammer.
arena awaits.
Because well,
Gain my
hammer is just extremely slow.
lost the market.
And like we still did much better against the Luminary of in that one fight than we should, I think, but it's still doing better than you thought we will when you thought you will eat shit and die immediately is not ideal as well.
You've yielded the pier.
Okay, they are 4 stack. Let's go. Hammer 5 being leap attack, say? It's an interesting concept. I think that they could gun, rifle. I don't know. The problem with rifle is that you have the dreaded kill shot with its dreaded animation. And because the Paragon is getting only core bursts and only level 1 core bursts, you're going to have a big problem with, essentially, with kill shot, I think. You could completely ignore kill shot, just pretend it does not exist, and I think you could be fine, but I do not know how much that would change. Especially now when we're running, well, this. Well, might be decent with I'm on blind arrow, yes, but we don't really need more motivation. For motivation upkeep, yes, that's what I'm saying, but we don't really need more motivation. The motivation is not well, it's not an issue. It wasn't an issue. Staff axe pistol. It sounds reasonable. Like it sounds like an staff axe pistol specifically. Sounds like an idea that can work, but I'm not necessarily certain if it would work good enough to replace anything that we would normally play. But with Axe Pistol, what would you run? You would probably run Brave Stride with probably... You don't have enough CC to make Body Blow make sense, so probably Great Fortitude. And perhaps Berserker's Power. With, I think, Discipline for Axe Mastery? Would it be worth enough to run Discipline and not like and not, I don't know, defense or arms. Arms. You won't be making good use of arms. You won't be. No. It's not. It's not. I think this will give you adrenaline from your axe. This will. Where is it? This and this. Increase movement speeds. Let us try it. It may work decently well. That's a word. I'm stupid. Axe, pistol, customize. I think this may work to some extent. Would we want to run on it? To run still Rampage, or do we? Let's go with Battle Standard. Let's go with Battle Standard and just see if we have. I'm just going to check that off so it doesn't bother me. I know it does nothing. It's just I didn't want it in the corner of my screen. Let's check that idea. Yes, but the multi-hit, does it apply when only to axe skills or on? Can this first axe skills generate decision? Yes. It only acts for the. Let's do this. Why doesn't it give you motivation? Do you have to have refrain going on?
Never give up.
Yes, you have to have refrain going on. But you can cheat the system and just press Dragon's Roar to have motivation out of ass. Is it combat only? When you use your 4th or 5th weapon skills, it doesn't say anything. It gives you when you're not in combat. Maybe you should try your double mace. Yes, I want to try the double mace build with just different thing. It doesn't give motivation.
Reload.
That also doesn't give motivation. It doesn't give motivation while you are... let me test a theory. I think it gave motivation while I had the refrain active. Okay, let's try it again. This with the less costly. Deduces one. Deduces one. It didn't give me one. So no, having a refrain active doesn't change it. It's only in combat, I think.
Urge to kill rising.
You get motivation from burst skills out of combat, but you don't get it out of combat from skill 2 and 4. I'm completely
The match starts soon.
bloody stupid. 4 and 5. Numbers are scary. Apologize. Yes, apologize. You apologize to me. I'm clinically insane.
To kill rising.
Yeah. Let's see if we're going to have any incursions here. If not, we will become an incursion to the enemy. Seems like we
You've taken
won't.
the mine.
So, yay. Let's just
We shall return.
Oh. I'm stupid. That's a golem. First of all, that's a golem. Second of all,
Time's most dire.
Vulnerable.
This is getting serious.
Strong. Shake it off! Almost ready.
I'm not thinking right now.
Unleash. Never give up.
Svanir's return.
Never change, Necromancer, never change.
Still
At least we can, potentially,
barely.
revive somebody. Yes. Because I remembered I'm not complete and utter waste of space, and nah, this is not going to work. Not in teamfight. Let's just run away.
Refreshing.
Does it give me movement speed? Yes, the right rate. Let's go. I feel like I'm slower. I genuinely feel like I'm slower with this. I think running double axes will make more sense, which is not something I want to say. To put it lightly.
You've seized the henge.
Let's see if this guy appreciates my
The keep's been lost.
whatever.
More ammo. Ready to unleash.
I'm doing surprisingly little damage. I know that the name pistol is garbage, but I'm... Wow! Am I this bad? I almost get sold by Chieftain.
Your enemy took the mine.
Almost ready.
Okay, the two of us can heroically kill one Revenant. Let's go. We are unstoppable. We are the heroes. The unsung heroes of whatever. Isn't Paragon supposed to be team...
You've seized the henge.
Kind of. But, like, if you don't have teamfight presence, and as a warrior you have teamfight presence very, very little, very rarely, then you can't really be a team fighter. Like, the only teamfight spec, like, the only teamfight presence that warrior really has, like, an actual teamfight presence, not pseudo teamfight presence that only exists because enemy is Pepega, is Arc Divider. And that's not even, like, teamfight presence off of itself, it's...
Shake it off. Unloading. Reload. Eat my dust. All together.
They took the henge.
This is very bad.
You've taken the mine.
I feel handicapped. And not mentally as always. I feel handicapped in the game.
Reload. Almost there. Just
Axe Maintain kind of feels correct, but... Okay...
The keep's been lost.
shake it off.
Mao.
Eat my dust. Unloading. Just getting started.
No.
The chieftain has returned.
Endurance.
Well, what's his name? Currently, no, because we're trying to make we're testing builds that make sense. Using Paragon utilities don't make sense. That's what we're not using them so far. We were already flamed, already called a bot, and well, that's just me
Adrenaline rising.
being myself and being Pepega, because that's me being myself. I'm a Pepega. Didn't I have a chant running?
Now we can fight for real. Armored up.
Wow. I don't have... Can I potentially... Yep. Ooh. I turned Chant of Freedom specifically, or maybe stability will let me push this through. And it wasn't enough because it's one stack. What he is actually playing... Yes, we are testing random builds that potentially have some standing. Someone suggested Axe Pistol because those skills have ammunition and they reset each other, and the
Brace yourselves. Shake it off.
the Paragon is giving itself motivation on use of
That feels good.
skill 4 and skill 5 of its weapon skill. How is Necro most broken spec in the game? First of all, it is not.
Incoming.
It's just a very, my favorite term for it, effort efficient.
Make haste.
So you have to try relatively
Getting started.
low, like you don't have to try hard on Necromancer to do relatively good.
Still rising.
So, Necromancer, you can be a mediocre player and still have decent results on Necromancer, which you, for example, cannot do on things like, let's say, Doomcloak Mirage. You have to actually know what you're doing when you're playing a Doomcloak Mirage, and therefore people are less likely to play the Doomcloak Mirage and,
You'll be feeling that one
well,
for days.
be an absolute menace. So the skill 4 and 5 only? Yes, that is specifically because of balance reasons.
Refreshing. Never.
Essentially, if you had different...
Almost there.
Let's try if we can stick it. We can't. Let's go. Did they even switch the chant?
All together. More ammo.
This just feels incredibly mediocre. But it's mostly, I think, fault of the pistol. Because pistol is just a very unfortunate circumstance. Let's try the double mace thing. Let's try the build that... I wouldn't call it the best build Spellbreaker has, because Spellbreaker has a better build, but the best build I'm willing to play. That's not that. No. Arms. Strength, yes. Might have... Who's fighting me? Why are you here? Why are you like this? Why are you evil?
Armored up.
So, brain, help me. Where are you, brain? Where I need you? Equip maces, mace. Mace. Wardrobe. Let's switch them to the... what's his name? Where are you? Golden wing... golden... yeah. Golden wing mace. Just so we are... with the... So everything looks like it's supposed to, towards the Valkyrie amulet. What the fuck I was running? I was running the Wayfinder, but we don't need Wayfinder because we have the movement speed increase. So we can run Claw, we can keep running Claw. We are running Claw this all time, I'm a Pepega. Let's go. This should be good. Yes, we were running Wayfinder Relic, but we have movement speed increase, so we don't have to run Wayfinder Relic. So this is basically the same setup that we were normally running. It's just we don't have the super mega heal, but apologies, I'm dying. You will be free of me soon enough. But once again, what we are trying to do, we will be healing from this and this. So potentially we will be just as tanky as Spellbreaker in this situation. I mean, like tanky in terms of health and sustain. We of course won't have quickness on refrains, make the stable fields. Yes, but I think the quickness on refrains in PvP is a little bit of a bait, I think. Because it just... like, look, it's 2 seconds of quickness. Aggressive onslaught, it's 3 seconds of quickness. So it's specifically worse because it's shared. We could potentially have a lot of, what's his name, a lot of concentration, a lot of boons, boon upkeep, and quickness upkeep specifically, with something like Rune of Firebrand. Because Rune of Firebrand gives you like the, what's his name, quickness duration and boon duration. So you have possibility to get like 25% increased quickness duration, but you're not going to have as much quickness as you expect. And also, what I want to show you, this is Warhorn's thing. Yes, Herald Relic can also increase, but look, this is Warhorn's skill by default. 3 seconds of quickness. I think this is the shortest quickness thing that, besides Axe 4, that Warrior has. It's shared and it's a lot. Like, if you combine this with Warhorn 3, with Martial Cadence, it can be quite a lot of quickness. But you have to like spec into the build fully, almost fully, to make a genuine use out of it. So now let's... but we can try. We can try the quickness version of support. I just want to check the mace thing again. Like the mace version of... yes, of mace... mace version of Mace Spellbreaker. Paragon version of Mace Spellbreaker. I apologize, I'm not thinking. I am a warrior main. Not thinking is in my blood. I'm also Polish, complaining is in my blood, and I'm also a meaty human rectangle. Being complete fucking stupid idiot is also in my blood. Caffeine is also in my blood, but there's, I suppose, not enough of it. So let's put more caffeine in my blood. Cheers to your life forms.
Strong.
What are we betting against? Nothing special so far. Unless they're going to swap. Hopefully the big fat meaty health bar can be big fat and meaty. I'm going to hide this because I hate it. Next round, juice up the aggressive commands for real. Get them to strike for a whole 3k. Aggressive commands, I think... Let's see, 600 damage... 500... This is... Oh my god. They have very bad numbers. Like... Like, look at the staff auto chain. This is worse than second strike in staff auto chain. This is worse than third, better than second, but worse than staff auto chain. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oof, that's.
Start soon.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that because I'm too pure for this word and I don't know what you meant by this. Why wouldn't they put damage? Yeah.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
Let's put it this way. ArenaNet developers think that Warrior is a different class than Warrior actually is. They do not realize how big, how massive, how strong competition is for the... damn you! For the utility slots. I'm not laughing because of you, you goddamn grunting, commenting person. Let me break you apart. And now we get teammates that destroy everything. Testing games. Testing builds in Unranked is terrifying. Coming back to what I was trying to say. I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought completely. I'm struggling. I have a stroke. I have to get it out of my system. I'm sorry.
The plaza is yours.
Okay, what headbang? One headbang? I should be fine about in like 15 seconds from now. Okay, and we have an enemy to test things against. Let's go. I'm kind of fat, prefer inactive. Yeah, and he's doing this, he's doing this, and he's doing this. I love Mesmers, they are fun. They're fun to play against. I love playing against them, they are fun to play against. Bro, what are you playing?
Forge the way.
Sharper still.
Shake it off. Armored up.
God damn it. The strongest thing Warrior has access to. Teammates. Okay. Pepega. Again,
The plaza is yours.
I am a Pepega.
Eat my dust. Urge to kill
Hey.
rising.
We're losing teammates, we're losing teammates. Maybe we'll be able to have a fight soonish enough.
I summon the wind.
Or I will be stunned for the entire duration of everything.
Gaining adrenaline. Almost there.
Or we will somehow win for no reason. Okay.
My dust.
Is the Thief Elite really clunky? I don't know. And Spaghetti Bandit. So far I'm testing only Paragon. And I will tell you
Come, mortals,
what I know
contend for
about
my
Thief
favor.
once I know something about Thief.
The plaza is
Niche
yours.
shit build is what Warrior is good at. Let's be proud, not buying shit till a month after the... Yes, I'm unfortunately with you on this one.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
I'm eaten alive, I'm eaten alive, I'm eaten alive. Yeah.
My arena
That's the biggest fear
in my favor.
I have with like how Paragon, how playing Paragon will look like in organized PvP. Because, or it will look like this. Or it will look like this. Anyway, like I think this is working just because Mace working, quotations, working well for a build that is piloted by me. Good. That you know what I mean. Like Maces are just better hammer. So this is kind of working because of this. And we're also kind of not playing against
You've
better
secured
players
here.
and better players playing Guardian, which Guardian
The plaza is lost.
counters Mace and hammer builds on warriors quite sufficiently, to put it lightly.
Urge to kill rising.
Now we're fighting a Guardian, but we're fighting a Guardian that is asleep on the wheel.
This is getting serious.
Adrenaline
You've
right.
taken the market.
Make haste.
I am readying my arena.
Yay!
Mortals and contend
I
for my
can,
favor.
after 3 seconds of waiting, I can get out of the
You've yielded
Guardian
the
thingy.
fear.
Blade storm.
Urge to kill rising.
Switch chant and heal myself.
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my favor.
Yes, this is working
Almost ready.
quite well, partly because Mace is an actual weapon, unlike hammer.
You've lost.
So
Make haste.
you heard this voice, right? The thing with the echo, the sound design thing, they did well. That slaps. Unfortunately, everything else in Paragon, other than just the audio effects, is like in the poverty. Like, it's so poor. It's so
Taken the market.
undercooked. It's so just.
Gaining adrenaline.
I'm.
You've yielded the peer.
Yeah. And I think Paragon wants
Team is victorious.
more chance to actually
I am
just give
readying
ages.
my arena. Come,
Ye-
mortals, and contend for my favor.
I think I think that it is decent suggestion, but I wouldn't be 100% on it. If you mean on activation, give ages, then yes, I would be fine with that suggestion. If you mean give ages as a just give ages on refrain, then it will be stupid, because ages every 3 seconds as an AoE in that's only 360 radius. That's not even shout range. Pain and agony. Yes. Aegis on a refrain would be stupid. Aegis on activation is genuinely something I think for something like Chant of Freedom possibly, or Chant of Recuperation. On the higher tiers, they could or even should consider. Yes, yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I need to excuse everyone just for a second. I will be back in like 1 minute. Stay put. Don't kill anybody. Don't kill each other. I will return shortly. I will be back. Have been returned. Is everyone alive? And the response he received was only silence. For everyone else was dead. I will miss you. I will mourn you. But for now, we're shit-talking Paragon more. Let's go. No, that is not hero panel. I'm very intelligent, as you can see. We were wanting to maximize quickness. Maximize quickness. Support, maximize quickness. How much quickness can we make? How much quickness can we do? Max quickness. The more quickness we can, the better. The quickness. Isn't the animation bigger than 360? I don't think. Because 360 radius is like this. And animations are like this. They are much smaller than 360. Which I am fine with. I don't necessarily want them to make the chants ginormous super duper turbo screen bloat like, I don't know, the what's his name, catalysts, jade sphere animal spirit summoning thingies are, because that's just stupid. Yeah, Paragon looks mediocre, and the like Warrior in general. Warrior is low on effects. It's not bad. It's part of the reason why I played, because my eyes don't hurt after looking at it for 5 bloody minutes. But the problem it has is that everyone's like just looks underwhelming. Like what I think they could do, like for Paragon, is you see those wings. If they took those wings, shrank them to the same size as like the current wings, the ones I'm wearing right now, are, I think that would be decent. Let's go back to maximizing quickness. What's his name? This. That gives quickness, that gives quickness. That gives quickness for the... we'll be playing sword. Staff. Staff sword will not be doing much damage. Relic of Herald. Herald. Do we go away with Soldier's Comfort for sake of more concentration? Let's see. Let's see how far can we push it. That's already 2 3/4. I'm stupid. Firebrand. This is 14% quickness duration. Yes, 25% quickness duration with all that we have. If we're going to have refrain going, that will be 30%, I believe. And with relic we have, yes, we have 30%, so it's like almost 4 seconds. Almost 4 seconds, but we will also have almost... we will have a lot of quickness, yes. So... now if you want to run more quickness, we got to run this as well. This is even less quickness, but... it's less quickness, but more quickness. But then instead of 4 Great Justice, we will be playing... it's happening! We will be playing the... I can't utter the words, I'm so surprised. We will be playing the command... no. Banner. Like, okay, joke's over. Is it worse than... yes, it's absolutely better. Bundle of defense. You have 3,500 barrier. This gives you 3,000, barely 3,000 barrier. So this gives you more barrier. Also, this gives you ages and gives you regeneration. That regeneration, that... you're still on Volk... thank you for reminding me. Genuinely, thank you for reminding me. I would have forgotten, because as usual, I'm a fucking... I will not use bad words. I will control myself. I am a human equivalent of a minced potato. That's good. That's good bad word. Do we... can we... we're running this so we can have 2 cleansing sigils. Man, you're a decent warrior. Man, give yourself more credit. I refuse to give myself more credit. Because the only credit I ever took... has put me in debt. Credits are evil, so I'm not giving myself credit. I also don't know what that means actually, but hey. Skill issue, as they say. It is I am the skill, I have the issue. Let's see, it was a bit quickness. The problem I see here is that I have to get into combat fast. I have to make my presence known. Then I have to... put the boons out. Then I have... How do I do this? What I probably will do is I will... Offensive support possible. We will see. If I was playing offensive support, I would be much rather happy to play... yes, longbow fits more, but without staff, you are a little bit starved for everything. So we can potentially... Let's test this. I would be...
The match starts soon.
No, let's test this like longbow thing next game. Let's now focus on things that we think are going to work. No, you go close. I'm the support. Terrible fortune.
Your points. Seize theirs.
I'm starting to give people boons because
I've got the target.
Why won't anyone help me? You've been struck.
how much quickness is this? A lot. No, not enough. It seems.
Yourselves.
The enemy has taken point B.
Armored up.
And that's my ally. Or is it? I mean, it's a lot of quickness. Excuse me?
All together.
Take it off.
That went better than I expected. Armored up. I need healing. Seriously.
Oddly speaking, that's a lot of quickness. It's better than I thought, but also it may just be unbalanced teams being unbalanced.
Belongs to you.
The biggest problem I see
Give up yet?
is that I'm using my
Give up. Adrenaline rising.
I'm using much more well, motivation is
All together.
part of it, but I'm
Low on endurance.
would all rage Paragon work? I don't think it would. I don't think it would, because then you have 5 Paragons that are dedicated to just providing quickness. Because, like, with exception of quickness, this is quite a mediocre support. This is just like the support warrior with a downgrade.
My leg. Armored up. Take it off. Pace yourselves.
Cores installed. Charging the laser.
Adrenaline. Forge the way.
Take it off.
Now we can fight for real.
I am getting eaten. I'm getting chewed up. Yes.
Point A is yours.
I don't think I have, like, lots of stability in this that doesn't suck. I mean, the stun break specifically.
All together.
Protect me.
Refreshing.
I've got the target.
Ready to unleash. Shake it off.
This is getting serious.
I can stun break others quite decently.
That feels good.
I've got the target.
Never give up.
That'll silence you.
Yes, I think that's the sheer quickness of upkeep might be maybe not enough to make Paragon meta, but
I need healing. Almost.
give it standing with niche utility builds. I mean, niche builds, like everything that would greatly benefit from quickness but doesn't have access to quickness will be paired with Paragon decently well. The only thing I'm slightly worried is that now we can just ditch one of the ditch banner of defense and run like signet of Doilak signet, because you don't have self-stability on demand. You have banner of tactics, but this is like not entirely perfect solution, because you cannot sunbreak yourself either with this nor from this, so you don't have the comfortable way of applying the effects to yourself. Oh, like this, like I'm saying exactly what I was saying.
Armored up. Gaining
Cores
adrenaline.
installed.
Never give
Charging
up.
the laser.
Oh yeah, and the thing. Damn it. Because this activates only on switching chants, not on activate switching refrains. Correction, switching refrains, not activating chants. You need this to have the thing.
Operational. Ready for targeting.
I think it will be meta support. I don't think it will be meta support. Paragon doesn't have anything that could play the same role as Magnetic Aura does, as Feedback does. It doesn't have even like the Fart Cloud the Ranger brings. It doesn't have the on-demand revive one person tools, which are very strong in like organized competitive. Because if you want to revive anybody, you need to spend your massive, super duper strong banner revive. Where, for example, even on Druid, and Druid is not meta support. Druid has access to what's his name? Search and Rescue, which is for rescuing singular players, and it has access to the Glyph of Stars, which is AoE revive. And also, Druid has the Astral Form, which it grants him a lot of ranged and AoE healing, and also self-preservation, because he has self-stability in Astral Form, it self-heals in Astral Form, it has front trait, I think, invisibility in Astral Form, so he has a lot of utility in Astral Form, and he can bring Turtle, so he can have Projectile Denial. Now, Tempest, for example, Tempest has great self-preservation, with the Stoneheart thing. I think, if I remember correctly, the trait that makes you immune to critical strikes when you get into what's his name? Into Earth. That will make you just essentially you can just swap to Earth when somebody jumps you every time on cooldown, but yes. And you have auras. Magnetic aura makes everyone immune to projectiles. Everyone you share aura to. What's his name? The electric aura. What's his name? Shocking aura. Shocking aura stuns everyone who hits people. Who hits the teammate that has your aura. This is the best pill that you can give somebody. You just have a stun bot glued to his side. And auras like the Frost aura. It chills everyone who attacks the person who has Frost aura. Aura share is so bloody potent that aura share itself makes like Tempest 3 leagues above Warrior when it comes to supporting. What Warrior is good at, or was good at, as it's one singular thing when it comes to supporting, was just pumping someone's health bar full of healing juice. So it was decent at supporting, for example, necromancers, because specifically necromancers that don't go into Shroud, like Scourge, and this is why we had one support spellbreaker winning a monthly automated tournament recently, because they use it to support Scourge, and that made Scourge like completely different kind of a problem. This, I think, like Paragon has some decent things because it just kind of supports by existing. The problem is that it doesn't really make him a better support. It makes him like when you go full support, Paragon is not better support than Spellbreaker. Because as you saw in previous game, every time I was... Thank you, Arianet. Every time I was caught by, like, focused, I was just getting eaten alive. This is something that Spellbreaker deals better with, because it has full counter. So you can put more supportive utility on Spellbreaker, and still be more survivable. Paragon will have to be more mindful of its own survival while trying to support people. So, you will be able to put like less support utility on Paragon before it will be difficult for you to survive. Yes, I think that Chant of Freedom is not necessarily I think it's too early to make judgments and calls for changes. But the Chant of Freedom definitely feels like it's the least useful, especially when you, if you were getting the what's his name, 1 tick of boons on the first hit of your refrain, like you get 1 tick of boons when you activate that the refrain gives you when you activate the chant, then it would possibly make sense. It could be usable, but because it doesn't, because you have to like wait 3 bloody seconds for a singular stack of stability. Like, it doesn't make sense even in concept. So it's just infinitely underwhelming. Chant of Freedom specifically, like, if Chant of Freedom was removed and replaced with like 1 second long block, it would be an improvement. I think if Chant of Freedom was removed and replaced with 1 stack of ages, it would be an improvement. But there may be prejudice speaking through me, so take it with a grain of salt. Yes, it's kind of funny. I think that Paragon is undercooked in terms of the devs knew that Warrior needs something, but they didn't knew precisely to the like precisely enough what it needs, so they were guesstimating what they can add that will not hurt, and they added everything that they thought will not hurt, and so they ended up with Paragon. Nothing that it has hurts the class, but nothing that it has helps it either. It's just different option of playing the same thing, essentially. So, yeah. Yes. Everything is undercooked. Yes. I think that the only part of Paragon that is completely just scrap it and start from the beginning is the what's his name? The elite skill. Elite skill is like wrong on so many levels. Its use case is very niche, and everything is very strange. Again, servers be servers. Playing the thing. I don't know. We haven't. I would probably need more people to test it, but the biggest hurdle I have with the elite skill is that the only thing it does, if you think about it, is prevent you going below 1 HP. But it has the dreaded we're back in server. We're back. I can now show you what I mean. Let's find an unwilling subject. Let's go. I will be screaming next to you. You're better. I will be screaming next to you. Look. When I activate the chant, I get the effect. 3 seconds later, he gets the effect. So within those 3 seconds, if he goes down within those 3 seconds, the skill is wasted. So I have to either cast it with like having that 3 seconds of delay in mind, or I have to spend adrenaline. having adrenaline is not guaranteed. So, if you use the skill in advance, like you technically probably should, and player receives the buff, but is like at 50% health when it receives the buff, and all that it during the buff's duration, all that happens is he gets reduced. He takes damage equal to 49% of his health. So he goes from 50 to 1%. Then only thing he gets is the barrier. And this barrier, look, maximum barrier, 4,600. Barrier, 3,900. So it's like 700 more barrier, not even 700 more barrier than Banner of Defense gives by default. So we have the most convoluted way of giving someone barrier, essentially, as the expected effect of the elite skill. Because it doesn't prevent damage. It doesn't reduce damage. It doesn't do anything other than prevents people from going below 1 HP. But they can still be reduced to 1 HP. So, when someone's at 1 HP and gets 4,000 barrier, that's still within 1 tapping range. We have skills in this game. Like every class in this game has a skill that does over 6,000 damage. This will leave people in 1 tapping range. The only way I think it can be at any ways useful is if you're having this and you're using it selfishly. Because then you will receive the barrier 3 times. But then you would also run probably the, what's his name? Brace yourselves to have even more barrier. And it still looks bad. Because this gives 4,000, this gives like almost the same. But then you also have Aegis regen, and well, this has shorter cooldown though. They may be close to each other, but for a support this is better simply because you can cast it from distance, and this is a combo field. Do they have like a combo ender in this? No. Shite. I meant just to check. This is not as good as I thought. This, I think... Okay, what we were going to try, what we meant to try after, was the longbow with Condi Relic and playing Condi for precision conditioners, power, vitality, healing, power, condition damage. Yes, power, vitality, healing, power, condition. Yes, so we will try this. This is also a condition weapon, so we will try this setup right now. Sage, yes, thank you. And we will try conditioned version. I don't think we will be doing a lot of conditioned damage, but we are not doing a lot of damage in general. And we will be doing less. And yes, I think I need to have stability for myself. I think I need this. Look, all... Look, this is 3,000 heal for yourself. This is... What it guarantees you is 2,000 barrier. this is very underwhelming for a elite skill. Like the not being able to die is sounds good on paper, but then you realize that it doesn't like stop damage effectively. You play Condi and you don't get protection as you don't take stuff. Yes, but this is something very specific. This is not a build that is supposed to be full-on effective support. This is a build that is trying to give everyone quickness and be like off support. We're still running the healing power. We're just running condition damage with longbow. So also longbow will allow us to get contribute to fight from distance, and we will still be doing like this.
Eat my dust.
I get wrong.
Forge the way.
Do we have the... We don't, but we will be receiving more thing in. Banner revive heals for more than the parade provides. Well, technically it does, but also technically it doesn't, because reviving is a different thing than preventing death or giving barrier. That's not entirely comparable. But what I will agree with you is that this is incomparably better. Because with We Will Never Yield, what you have is a skill that at best delays the inevitable. And with Battle Standard, you have essentially like how much more? 30 seconds longer? No, that's 2 minutes versus 75. So 45 seconds more. Yes, so quite decently chunk longer cooldown for something that can revive 5 people and execute 5 people. So this is much stronger. And also it gives Might, Fury and Swiftness after. So it's potential of Banner Standard, Battle Standard, yes. I'm very smart, excuse me. Potential damage output of battle. I'm losing mind. I'm losing the mind I never had. What is wrong with me? A lot is wrong with me, but specifically at this moment, why I cannot speak? I've walnut brain overheat. Help me! More coffee.
Start soon.
More coffee will clean my mind. Coffee understands me. Yes, the value that Battle Standard brings is infinitely greater than value of not going down for 2 seconds, honestly. I don't know where I should go. Speaking of value of banner... Ah, shit, he's already dead.
The waterfall is
And
yours.
I will be soon, as well.
You've captured the quarry.
We got absolutely destroyed. Wow.
You lost the graveyard.
You got absolutely obliterated. Eaten alive. with barbecue sauce. God damn it, they... Oof. Let's move, let's move, let's move. Let's... Nobody's there when I'm going.
You've lost the quarry.
Hey, we go together.
My dust.
Oh. You see? I wouldn't be able to help that guy if I was running the... Please, for the love of God.
Make haste.
Could you make my... What's his name? My... arguments at least seem sound, please? Random player who doesn't hear my voice or know my name. Ah, I'm being...
Gaining adrenaline.
I'm touched, I'm pulled.
Need some healing here.
Eat his ass. Eat his ass.
Shake it off.
Forge the way.
Shake it off.
I was getting tired of lying around.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Look at him, bloody warrior main.
I'm failing quickly.
Get his ass.
Low on gaining adrenaline. Incoming.
Get him! Let's go!
You've lost the
Still
quarry.
blinded.
Just getting started.
Should have been running reflex, goddammit.
The way.
And I shouldn't be trying to 1v1 gay shot. Not on this bloody pile of scraps. Nice tornado. It's... I mean it, it looks really nice.
Gaining adrenaline.
Still standing. Barely.
Forge the way.
Don't fight you.
You lost the graveyard.
I'm bleeding.
Shake it off.
Lol. Okay, what's going on here? Why is the chat exploding? Still can play the beta. How's the ParaGONing? ParaGONing is going well. Kind of. It's better than we thought in some places. It's worse than we thought in some places. So, we have... How would I call this? A, fruitful experimenting period.
That's how I do it.
Gaining adrenaline.
I need,
Shake it off. Shake it off. You've lost the
Now we can
quarry.
fight for real.
And you thought I was defeated. Ha!
Hope I pull through.
Almost there.
Obfuscate, disorient, confused.
You've taken the graveyard. Shake it off.
wow. I wasn't paying attention to my health at all. There.
That feels good.
Can I...
Dust.
Thank you, dear lord? Lord, I mean...
Adrenaline rising.
Ranger. That's a warrior.
Ready to Take it off! You can't keep a good man down.
I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. Incredible so. Ugh.
Hold out any longer.
You've captured the quarry.
That entire segment is just me being a papega. That was very poorly played from me. I could have stomped the ranger, I had the ability to do it, I just didn't. Why? Because I'm a human block of flesh and stupidity. I am a rectangle, I am square, I am everything that you don't aspire to be. My middle name is disappointment, and my second name is two parents. I am disappointed to parents.
Gaining adrenaline. That feels good. Incoming! Take it off! Just getting started.
You've lost the quarry.
Help! I don't have long.
Pace yourselves!
Banner value. Just if anyone is still not convinced enough. A kill and a revive.
You've captured the quarry.
Shite.
Gaining adrenaline. Forge the way.
They're eating his ass. I'm sorry, I couldn't save your ass. I am a failure of a support. And my game just crashed. My brother in Crash. There could not be better comedic timing. I was so bad at supporting my teammates that Arianet personally kicked me out of the match. I heard you say Banner is better than new elites and crashed your game. Yes. Look, it's probably not true, but I will consider it canon because I find it funny. This is the most dogshit battle we ever had, I think. Yes. I do not recall any other beta having this much of network issues. You know what that means? Back to the technical difficulties screen. Let's have some fun while trying to be in the goddamn game, because ArenaNet doesn't want us to be in the goddamn game. I am, indeed, losing my mind. I hope that like, everyone else trying to stream this has slightly, at least slightly, better experience than I have. I don't think that the other people are crashing as much. I hope the other people aren't crashing as much. Because I'm not just crashing in game, I'm crashing out live as we speak. I am going insane! Honestly, so long the beta is decent for most people, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay with crashing in the early stages of the beta. I think it will be resolved. but the truth that the quality of server maintenance getting worse and worse seems to be undeniable. Like, we're getting shafted on the servers. Like, EU servers for Guild Wars 2, like, throughout the last year, got so much worse that I'm genuinely surprised that the arena nerds weren't having, like, trouble with community because of that. And you know what's funny? I checked briefly, like, Maklak's stream, because he's also streaming at this point, at the same time. He doesn't seem to have networking issues. And I don't know if that's because he's connecting to American servers right now, or if I'm just what's his name, in the poverty queue, as poor people are. Because, well, I can't connect, and this currently... Oh no, he's also crashing. Even the ArenaNet bloody partners are crashing right now, so at least we know everyone has equally as shitty time. So it's not my poverty-stolen internet that I have to store in a bucket that is doing weird things. So at least, at the very least, the pain is shared. Everyone suffers equally. We're having a lot of problems. The shared pain is half the pain. Like shared sandwich is half a sandwich. So, if you're going to Subway, just remember that detail. And if you're going to suffer, also remember that detail. Because in both cases... No, that's actually wrong. Because if sharing is caring, then I don't care. But only at Subway. You do not give half of your Subway sandwich to the server. Most of the server problems last like max maybe 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. My brother in crash. 1.5 hours. I will be asleep. I'm already pushing the stream like beyond where I was originally intending to end it, because we had fun together and we had a lot. With the hammer touch with the crippled. What about an I guess immobilized build with hammer, sword, torch with the ability, then cripple and tactics traits. I think what you mean is you want to ask for a build that utilizes what's his name? Leg specialist, and uses hammer 3, torch, and something else. That is what's his name? That is that's essentially supposed to immobilize a lot. The problem with that is, first of all, torch is a meme, hammer is a meme, and then leg specialist is also a meme. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to combine 3 very mediocre things, trying to make, like, thinking that together that they will make a coherent one good thing, essentially. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. If it worked that way, there would be like 50 different viable warrior builds. Unfortunately, like currently, I don't think there's even a singular viable build that uses torch, because torch is just torch, and everything power using torch nothing that is power can use torch because it doesn't have power damage. And also it has massive issues with cooldown management because they removed the trait, the old hit the soul, that was reducing torch's we're in the game! That was reducing the cooldowns of torch thingy, and the and we were depending on that trait to make torch cooldowns not suck massive ass. And the what's his name? I'm stupid. I am very unintelligent. I'm trying to think what I was thinking about, and I'm lost my train of thought, and I'm now thinking of what I was thinking that I was thinking before I started thinking, before I stopped thinking. Thinking is hard. I don't like it. What the no off-world trait? Oh, I'm not smart enough to decipher what it just typed. Why you get another warrior sprint in Paragon trait line? Because, like, I thought it's going to suck as well, but Paragon ironically likes to play with from the first brief what's his name? Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke after a stroke after a stroke. I'm sorry. I'm just completely derailed. I'm trying to sit and stand at the same time mentally. Come back. Reset the train of thought. Let's rethink what I was trying to say. Paragon likes to play builds without discipline. That's what I noticed from like the first few hours of I will go to sleep when I decide to go to sleep. Shut the fuck up. From the initial impressions, Paragon likes to play without discipline. So it makes sense then that it has replacement for the trait that makes warriors mobility work, like the basic movement speed work. I don't think that the issue with this is that it has like, I'm not sleepy, I'm just stupid. Do you understand it? I'm not sleepy, I'm just stupid. I do not have problems with speaking because I need some sleep. I have problems with speaking because I'm a human potato with a toaster for a brain. And with a roller coaster for a train of thought. What I'm trying to do to create a sentence within my mind is an equivalent of driving up the hill with triangle wheels on something that does not have engine and has to be pushed, and we're pushing it the opposite direction. I am professionally illiterate in both speech and text. I am the fucking chosen of Babylon equivalent of illiteracy. Do you understand this? I will have a crash out after bloody... Do not question my inability to speak. I'm trying to have a crash out about Paragon, not about my rhetorical thinking, okay? No, ironically, I got more angry about you trying to put me to sleep than about like entirety of Paragon, like about everything combined. Like, you should write a manifesto. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Yes, for now, let's true Paragon of Speth. Let's try one more degenerate thing. And what's his name? Let's try one last degenerate build, and then we part ways. So everyone will be happy. I will be happy because I'm satisfied because I chose to end the stream in the right moment that I prefer, and you will be happy because I will knock myself out and fall asleep. And I will do it with a frying pan. Are we all agreeing that this is the best turnout of events? I guess no, but you don't have the decision. I'm having a stroke again. God damn it. We're all dissatisfied, we're all this happy with the decision, but it's a decision I'm willing to make because you have no bloody decisive power, so I will do what I bloody want. You say so. You say we can upkeep this permanently, eternally. But you don't understand one thing. That I can time you out on YouTube, like I can time you out on Discord. I have outsmarted you, creature. I can also just not read what you typed. Which is easy for me, because I'm illiterate. 2 steps ahead of you, my friend. So... We are... I'm extremely normal and can be trusted with... No, I can't be trusted. I cannot be... Let's try to make a bunker build. Just to see how evil can this be. How foul can we make it. And to this, I think the... what's his name? Commands. Commands can be decent, because we can run... But, or no. Or not, because we don't really want to put this thing away. So let's just maximize healing. Just give him healing for cleansing. This makes... Do they remove conditions? If I have cleansing ire? They should, right? Remove condition when you hit with burst skill and remove condition for every bar of damage spent. But we... Okay, we have to test it. We're testing if cleansing ire is going to make our thingy. The chants... Bloody... What's his name? Remove conditions. Let's go. Which of the creatures applies conditions? I think the... Thief is going to be blinding me. Yes, let's go. Can't. I think they remove conditions. Come on, give me 1 second. Condition, bleeding. Like, look. Bleed. Come on. They remove conditions. So the rule that says that they have to hit something is not... What's his name? Yes, this specifically says that gain adrenaline when you remove a condition when you hit with a burst skill. So you would think that because they don't hit, they don't remove conditions, but they do. So that's good. That's potentially strong. We potentially have the most jacked bastard in maybe not history, but you know what I mean. Now question, which if this gives brain part again. We will be running this. Well, I'm technically healing myself. Okay. So we can potentially have quite a lot of protection from the protection, damage reduction from this and this. We can have protection from this and this, and from staff. Give me staff. Where is the staff? Staff. Wardrobe. Give me the golden wing shield, golden wing sword. So it's all fits. I kind of want to run sword specifically for flurry, because I don't think we will be killing anyone anyway. But the flurry gives you the chance to hit people. But we swap amulet for power healing. Yes, I think you are right. But we will switch amulet. But we will also switch this for, I think, Relic of the Defender. Relic of the Defender because it's more healing. Where is Defender? Alright. And we will switch this for Doilak, I think. Doilak, Rune of the Doilak, for toughness and vitality. Or for maybe Druid rune. Druid will give us more healing power, so it's potentially better. Potentially. Transference that's for others, so got this shitty up of here. We don't care about others. We're playing bunker, we're playing for ourselves. We will go specifically to the enemy, and to the enemy, what's his name? I'm stupid, I'm very stupid. To the enemy base, not base. To the enemy close node. Thank you. I'm very intelligent. For the enemy close node, we will be running Stomp because it's a stun break, and we don't really need Shake It Off if every of our chants is giving us Cleansing Ire. But what we can do is we can run this with Merciless Hammer, get more adrenaline, and this, because it's a launch, it lets us get people out of the node. Relic of Rivers, like, I think that Relic of Rivers is very overrated. Very overrated. Why? Let's look at what Relic of Rivers gives. Relic of Rivers gives us 1 second of alacrity and 2 seconds of regen on every dodge. Singular dodge, like on itself, by itself, normally restores within about 12 seconds. I went and checked it. With Vigor, it's 6 seconds. But still, 1 second with Vigor, 1 second of alacrity every 6 seconds. It's not that very good. And when it comes to regeneration, we already have Source of Regeneration in Path of Victory. So I do not think that we will be having a lot of... Yes, but when you start putting things like Signets of Stamina, then you're sacrificing your utility slots. And when you're sacrificing your utility slots, what starts to happen
Start soon.
is that you start to run out of stability, you run out of counter pressure, you start to run out of adrenaline generation, like you start to run out of things. So the what's his name? On Warrior specifically, to make what's his name? To make Jesus Christ.
Theirs.
To make Relic of Rivers
Enemy ship is pulling
good
into the harbor. It's the Capricorn.
on Warrior, you have to invest into it more resources than it is well worth, essentially.
They've taken the bazaar from you.
So now we will just
Incoming! Almost there. Ready to unleash.
The dock's been captured.
Soften them up. I feel so vulnerable.
now we just
Nature defends urge to
keep
kill.
doing this, and we will.
I'm bleeding.
Wow. I'm taking damage.
The archway.
As you can see, I'm indeed taking damage.
The way.
A lot of damage. I'm.
Together.
It's scary. Oh no.
Armored up.
Hey, now there's two people here. I will have to pretend like I'm doing something. No, he's gone. So
Strong.
they're actually leaving the node,
Urge to kill.
really realizing that I'm just here to waste their time. Can I?
Landslide. Back on solid ground.
This is a very strong bunker. Like, I don't want to say this, but this is a very strong bunker.
Coming.
I think I will be even able to take the node from him
Getting started.
eventually.
Never give up.
Just block the thing.
Make haste.
Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
Like, yes, he just gives up the node. This is what it is.
The bazaar is yours.
Bro! Like... This is a fat build. Like... I am obese! I'm an actual menace to society. I'm greedy bastard. I'm taking resources from others and just not sharing. I'm evil.
Armored up.
Necro, I need you to eat him alive. Thank you.
Ready to unleash.
And I'm running banner. I forgot I'm running banner.
Refreshing.
Wow. Like, this is going to be a problem. Yeah, I missed everything other than a dog. Just look how obese I am as a spec. Like, just keep looking at my health bar. Just keep looking at my health bar. I don't think that it goes down.
Team, ring the bell. Fire all cannons.
My pet needs help. Ready to unleash.
I've got the target.
Seriously.
Like, something is seriously wrong with this. Do you think you're taking that note from me? Think again.
I chose you.
Bro. Like, no.
Wrong.
I know that you have dreams. I know you have ambitions. but I'm here to shatter them.
All together.
I am the evil destroyer of worlds,
You've taken
remover
the
of fun.
archway. The bazaar is yours.
I feel strong. Never give up.
Like, I'm not even trying. I'm not trying. Like, this should not. Like, this is what I was saying about, like, bunkering on Paragon. That is going to be strong. Because people just don't have, like, singular person doesn't have enough sheer damage to get through
Be ready to give the signal
all of your
and return fire
things,
once the cannons
all
are
of your
loaded.
self-healing. So they just end up
All together.
not able to, well, get you off of a
Enemy
node.
took the archway.
Gaining adrenaline.
And maybe it's not the, what's his name,
Never give up.
not comparable to Scourge in terms of
Cannons loaded. Ring the
it's
bell
not
to
able
signal
to
them
just
fire.
single-handedly survive forever and kill you, but it's able to survive forever. And I think it's more survivable than
Strong.
Scourge is.
Wear 'em down.
We can test it right now. We can test it here. We can test how much we can survive against these two gentlemen. Just let's play the...
Just getting started.
And we will, like, there's third gentleman.
Almost there. Incoming. Nature defense to kill rising.
Like,
You've taken the archway.
I'm bleeding.
oh shit. Oh, finally. Finally I went down.
Adrenaline rising.
But I cannot name a build that, to my knowledge, can tank this much. Like... I'm actually worried.
Blue team
I'm
ring the
genuinely
bell.
worried.
Fire all cannons.
Oh yeah, I'm skilled. Yeah,
They've
like,
taken the bazaar from
he
you.
doesn't even bother. He's not even willing to stand here. He's not even willing to delay me. Because he knows I'm inevitable. Wow!
Take that.
The
This
dock's
is
been captured.
unpleasant. Like... Yes, ouch, 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 ouch. Oof, 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 oof. I'm... oof. Oof, 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 oof. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing. This is...
Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
I'm afraid this might become meta.
The bazaar is yours.
At least for ranked, where people don't know how to deal with, like, how to coordinate fight with a bunker. But look at my team. Like, they would be turbo losing this game if I wasn't the most disgusting thing that they can have in, like, in enemy's backline, just sitting there, auto-winning everything by
Ring
default.
the bell to signal them to fire.
Let's see.
Gaining adrenaline.
You've lost the dock.
Almost ready. Pace yourselves.
Aftershock.
Getting started. I feel strong. Shake it off.
character is standing still and we're killing people. Banner?
Incoming!
Aftershock.
Yes. Never give up!
Like...
Clear the air! Armored up.
And I'm also solid support, like point support for situations like this.
My leg! Rip him up. Urge to kill rising.
Your team is
Like-
victorious.
What is this? Like... This is basically... I was just sitting on a point by myself for most of the game. And I healed 300,000 health. Like... I don't want to be negative, but I will be negative. And the game chose perfect moment. The most perfect possible moment to disconnect me as well. So we will not be continuing fighting with the goddamn this. We will use this screen to happily conclude our stream of today. Well, my first stream in life. Hopefully not last. And... yeah. As we concluded, Paragon is... It has certain potential. It has multiple possible ways in which it can be played. Unfortunately, the best way it can be played in PvP specifically is to bunker the shit out of it. And at bunkering in 1v1, 2v1 situations, it's very bloody strong. So, let's recap. It's unnecessarily convoluted in PvE, which makes it very irritating to play as a boon support. Then it lacks... it has a lot of redundant traits, or traits which could be easily merged into one. A lot of the things on it play the same way, and in general the entire spec plays kind of like Core Warrior 2.0, or like Core Warrior with a passive. But in general, it's also better than I thought it will be. But ArenaNet will have to go back to working on it. And I am afraid there will be a lot of work, because it will either be an absolute terrifying bunker, or it will be absolutely unplayable. If it doesn't go through a soft rework, at least before the beta becomes a full launch. Anyway, I unfortunately don't have overlay to show off the names of everyone who supports me, but a big sign of gratitude to all the generous supporters who continuously consider my dubious quality content worth their money, even though it's completely garbage and I do not have overlay set up for the streams. I'm sorry, I will fix that eventually, because I'm a potato, so everything takes a lot of time for me. Anyway, let us conclude. good night to you all. Have a fun. Have fun. Have a good whatever you're going to have. And